Right now we're in the middle of a tour that we just started here in Hungary, and it's an educational event that I created, and combined with Warwick, it's also an event where I can teach people about the Warwick instruments and some of the special things about Warwick, how they make their instruments, and some of the special unique things that they do in their production process, and some of the extra lengths they go to in terms of quality in the basses and the wood and the components of the instruments and the amplifiers. And last year I met Hans-Peter Wilfer, the owner of Warwick, and I was really driven and really motivated to travel and educate people on bass guitar. And he obviously is very driven to create some of the greatest basses in the world, and we came together and we created this program which gives me the wings to take my educational message to places all over the world now, and also share my knowledge of the Warwick instruments and stuff. So it's called the Sound of Bass Clinic Tour. So it in terms of why is it called a clinic? Because it's educational. It's about the musical journey as well as the instruments that I choose to play. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to connect with many people while I'm here this week. We're going to travel to 5 different cities throughout the country, and yeah, I'm very hopeful that I'll be able to connect with many musicians and you know, talk about bass and talk about the Warwick instruments and meet lots of cool people. I've already met lots of cool people, all you guys. I don't know what to expect, but I never try and promote my clinics as just a bass clinic. I'm a musician, and a lot of the things that I talk about in my educational process are beneficial to all musicians. So I would hope that any musician would come, or even just a music lover, you know, would come and check it out, because there's a lot that I think there's a lot that I talk about that can relate to the different instruments and just music in general, you know, just the way we listen to music and the way we think about music. So no, not just bass players. Over the years, I've played in different groups that have awarded me the opportunity or the privilege to be featured in the show somewhere. So when I was practicing, when I was on my own time and I was home practicing, I would push myself on the instrument to create a voice that, a solo voice, you know, to have a solo. When it came my turn to have my solo, I wanted to be prepared, and I got that from people like Stanley Clarke and Jaco Pastorius and some of the fusion era bass players that played solos. I began to listen to them. This is years ago, and then I began to develop my own way of doing that. Sometimes people don't expect the bass player to do that. You know, they might expect the bass player to just remain in that fundamental kind of reserved kind of place, and I take it to my own kind of crazy solo place for a minute, and then I come back to the fundamental thing. So I think that there's a place for a bass solo in every genre. It's just a matter of finding a way to do it that makes sense. You know, doing it in a musical way to where it's important, without going into too many musical terms, but just in terms of concept, that you remain, or that the bassist, when you go to take a solo, you remain in the realm of what's going on, meaning not take it to a completely different style or something like that. Make it work with the music that's happening. I think that's kind of the key to, one of the biggest keys to musicianship in general, is knowing when and where to stretch out and to be aggressive or play a lot of notes, or however you want to describe it. There's a time and a place for that, and then there's a time and a place for holding it down. But I don't see any reason why there shouldn't be and couldn't be a bass solo in any genre of music.